I'm John Kovach. I've been a newsman, a sports announcer, and a football coach, but the one constant, since I was old enough to stand next to a stream with my dad, has been fishing. I've waded rapids, stood on slick rocks, hacked through ice, and been tossed about the deck of a boat. And I want you to love fishing as much as I do, and join me on this journey. Welcome to Yankee Fisherman, presented by the Dock Shop. Good Thursday afternoon, everybody. Welcome to Yankee Fisherman, presented by the Dock Shop. We are in Milford, Connecticut, just across the Devon Bridge from Stratford for Hook 'em on the Housy. It's a BRD fishing tournament, shore, kayak, small boats, and the boats are just starting to come in, and we're going to find out who's going to win this.
So first of all, Mike and I, Fisherman's Paradise, would like to thank everybody for coming out and supporting the event. It was really nice for us kayakers to be able to access the water close to the river and where we wanted to fish. And it was also nice for some kayakers to let the boaters come into our tournament, which we're glad they did. You know, it was an equal competition. We all got on the water, we all fished, we caught what we caught. I got a couple people I want to thank. So the first thing I want to do is thank all of our sponsors. Black Hall Outfitters, Gino and Chris, thank you very much. Your support is unbelievable, and we can't thank you enough for what you've done to put us in the game. And I probably wouldn't be kayak fishing if it wasn't for that man, Chris Wall, right there. Outdoor Sports Center. Now, none of you, or some of you, or maybe none of you live in Wilton, but you guys need to know these guys. This is the hiking, camping. They are a phenomenal store. They give excellent customer service, and they've been around for 20 years. And they're the staff at Fisherman's Paradise, Junior, Al, Jen, all the people that fade in and out, you guys are unbelievable. We thank you so much for your support, and you made the tournament what it was, a good time for everybody. That's all it was about, just to get together early spring, bend the rod, and warm up. I have one last announcement, and this one's pretty special. So, in our world of kayak fishing, the coolest thing about it is it's a community, and everybody takes care of one another, on the water and off the water, and that's the cool thing about the sport. It reminds me of a lot of things I did growing up, like racing motocross. We got together on the weekend, we competed, but we had a good time, and we took care of one another. So for all my yak brothers, I appreciate your commitment to the sport, and what you do for the sport, and what you do for fishing. Again, Chris Wall put me right on fish day one, took me to the spot, didn't hesitate one bit to say, here's how you catch 40-inch fish. That's pretty cool. So in the kayak division, third place, I need to see Nicholas. Nicholas, where you at, buddy?
He is.
Nick? He's not here. Figures he wouldn't be here, but Nick won third place. Chris, take his trophy. All right. Second place, which is pretty impressive, in the kayak division, on a Barbie rod, is Dave. Dave, where you at? Second place. Thanks, brother. Thank you. Well, I'm not done with you yet, though, okay? You got other things coming to you. Oh, man, this guy again. In first place, Chris DeBeer. Now, while we're clapping for Chris, I got a funny little story to tell you. Hopefully I get it right. $100, sir. Thank you. Thank you, Chris. So, this is a cool story. I'll make it quick. Chris and Nick, who's passed out, have been best friends since they were 15 years old. They've fished together their entire life. Since they were 15. Last year, Nick came out and they chased tournaments all up and down the East Coast to try to qualify for Hobie Worlds. For those of you that don't know what Hobie Worlds is, once a year Hobie gets together from anglers all over the world. They go to a country, everybody gets the same boat, it's tricked out, they put your butt in the water for 3 days, and you fish against other anglers around the world in a location. These two gentlemen busted their ass last year, qualified, and next week they both leave for Sweden to represent the United States for Hobie Worlds. So, we can't just send you off empty-handed, and it's not that you need anything more to go win, but for each of you, we're giving you a $50 gift certificate, go in and get some more plugs, or whatever else you damn need to go represent us and win. Awesome. That's awesome, Chris. I appreciate it, buddy.
won the shore division with that striper. John Frione, the overall, and he caught a really nice one out on his boat. We're going to get a nice look at that on a photo he was nice enough to send us. That's the overall winner right there. And it was a fun day. People were catching off of the dock. Really a good day out there. We'll be back with more Yankee Fisherman presented by the Dock Shop right after this. Winter's finally in the rearview mirror, and the Dock Shop is ready to help you usher in our favorite season, summer. We've got new offerings in our usual products: clothing, jewelry, home decor, fishing tackles, and boating supplies. And now the Dock Shop does in-house laser engraving. You can add a name, a boat name, latitude, longitude, an image to drinkware, serving platters, boards, or decorative accessories. No minimum, fast turnaround. Stop in today and start your summer. The Dock Shop, 51 Tokenique Road, Darien, 609 Riverside Avenue, Westport, dockshop.com.
At Pamby Motors, we're not worried about being the biggest dealership. We're focused on being the best. We're dedicated to giving you the best experience we can. The Pamby Motors team is here to help you choose the right Chrysler, Jeep, Dodge, or Ram in a friendly, pressure-free environment. And right now, during Ram Truck Month, get up to $14,000 off on all in-stock 2017 Ram 1500 pickups. Come in and see us for details. Visit Pamby Motors, Route 7 in Ridgefield, PambyZone.com.
UK Gourmet is the largest specialty grocer in the area, featuring food from England, Ireland, Scotland, and Wales. Over 80 teas to choose from and a brilliant assortment of biscuits to go with them. Over 70 cheeses from grass-fed cows, which makes a smashing difference in taste. The creamiest chocolate you'll ever taste using no artificial colors or preservatives. So say hooray for UK Gourmet, 78 Stony Hill Road in Bethel, or visit ukgourmet.us.
Had a sports injury or slip and fall that needs immediate care? Ortho Connecticut Walk-In Urgent Care gives you direct access to orthopedic specialists fast without an appointment. Biking, golf, tennis, soccer, whatever the sports injury is, sprain or fracture, Ortho Connecticut Walk-In Urgent Care can help. Open 7 days a week now at 4 locations: Norwalk, Darien, Westport, and Danbury. Go to myorthoct.com, like them on Facebook.
Create your dream home at Laurel Ridge. 3 bedrooms, 2-car garages, finished basements, wooded and lake views, recreation facilities galore. Stay connected to your local lifestyle with the convenience of being just minutes away from Fairfield County. Luxury townhomes that are smart, elegant, custom, and maintenance-free.
Welcome back to Yankee Fisherman, presented by the Dock Shop. We're in Branford, and on Wednesday, May 16th, there's going to be an opportunity to see some tremendous fly fishing films and support a number of organizations that help veterans through fly fishing. Guys, tell us about what we're going to have at Stony Creek on May 16th.
We've got a great lineup. Every year there's an International Fly Fishing Film Festival, which is a collection of 8 films professionally done. I call it Fly Fishing Fantasy because it's fish I'm never going to catch in places of the world I'm never going to go. So we get to invite all our friends, and now people that love to fish that are affiliated with 4 different nonprofits who are all engaged in bringing fishing to veterans as a form of outreach and for healing and recovery.
Which ones are they?
Well, the host organization is Take a Vet Fishing, where the model is getting about 40 to 100 vets out fishing around a pond or on the shoreline. Another model is Rivers of Recovery, focused on combat veterans for fly fishing only in a multi-day type of trip. The third one is Joe Kowalski does one-on-one fishing on a bass boat and sets his vet up with a kit, a fishing kit worth about $500, fishing for life. And the last one is a charter boat arrangement, which is Veteran Angler Charters, where they run 4 to 5 vets at a time out in the New Haven area.
How did you guys get involved in these fishing-related veterans organizations?
Well, it's kind of all his fault. He gets a lot of the credit here. Sean is about half my age, but he knows more than twice as much about fishing than I do. So that was really your idea.
So I got inspired to bring the International Fly Fishing Film Festival to to Yale University 2 years ago in 2016 to benefit Rivers of Recovery and Take a Vet Fishing. And then beyond that, I wanted to bring it back to a much bigger venue to benefit more organizations that do more, that have different involvements in the veteran community. So that's when I was already teamed up with Ray from Take a Vet Fishing at the time, and had this great idea to let's try to bring on 2 more nonprofits, and it's ended up being a huge success. In 2017, had over 140 people show up down in Brantford, and that was back on May 4th, and we're looking forward to getting May 16th showing with a fresh new set of 8 new films to benefit these nonprofits.
And the amazing thing is that these nonprofits have all been in business for over 10 years. Take a Vet Fishing for 12 years, since 2007. So thousands of vets have benefited already, and it's just incredible what we see in terms of results and the effect it has on improving people's lives for the better. This is a really wonderful benefit of fishing that once people understand what it does for others in a healing and recovery mode, it really makes it fun for us. It keeps us coming back now year after year. So this is our 2nd year and our 4th event that we're putting on, and we're looking forward to doing a lot more.
At the venue, as you said, Sean, 140 people last year. Very comfortable venue. It's a brewery that should appeal to a number of us.
Hello, yeah.
They'll be on the 2nd floor at Stony Creek like it was last year?
Yes, that's correct. So we'll have the doors will open at 5:30. You can start showing up even before then too. We'll have music. We make the food trucks aware to really stock up that night. So
and they're great. Excellent.
After you get out of work, come on down. We'll get the films rolling promptly at 6:30, we have plenty of capacity to hold more. Children are welcome. They just have to be accompanied with an adult. They'll get a wristband, and it'll be
not a problem.
Good times by all. Thousands of dollars in raffle prizes to be given out during the intermission, which is about halfway through, and it should be an excellent turnout.
And there's another dimension that I wanted to mention. The last 2 events, Sean was able to line up some excellent speakers. We had a little bit more time before and after, so it was an educational portion to it as well. So it was really hitting on a lot of different levels, and what we really want is people to leave and want to come back the next time. So there's value there for the time that they spend. They're going to have a great time. They're going to learn something, and we meet a lot of new folks from all over the area.
And a little bit of, let's say, a soft book launch that night by somebody who's fairly well known in the fishing circles?
Yeah, that just happened by chance from our standpoint, but Greg Meyerson has been a friend of Take a Vet Fishing and promoting fishing for veterans, and it just so happens that he's coming out with his own book, a memoir, the day before our event here, and so he'll be there doing some book signings as well. So if that's something that interests you, come on down, check it out. Greg's a great guy, good sense of humor, and just adds to it.
And the next night, Greg will be doing a talk and a book signing at R.J. Julia in Madison. Sean, you mentioned the raffles on Wednesday night, May 16th at Stony Creek Brewery. What are some of the prizes?
Some of the prizes that we'll have different rods and reels from various companies. We have
very nice
Echo Fly Fishing. We have Rise. We also have 310 Z-Bass, Rugged Creek. We have supporters from event supporters from Why Not Fishing, who will also supply Yeti items. We'll have Costa sunglasses, buffs. We'll also have there's plenty of different lines that are out there, from Airflow and like different sun weight shirts and hats and things like that. So each of those will have a specific kind of like picture that you can kind of select. It won't be just one general raffle. You'll be able to kind of pick and choose which items you wanted to go for that night. and then we'll kick all that stuff off.
So the great news is that every dollar that goes to a raffle goes directly to the 4 nonprofits to get veterans out fishing. That's really the benefit there.
And there'll be representatives of those organizations. Should people who are interested
absolutely
want to learn more?
They're always looking for volunteers. I can vouch for that, and you know, it's shown that if you show up once for one of these events, odds are you'll be back for more because it's a great time.
Yeah, and some of the raffle items and some of the supporters will not be there, but we do have a connection with some of these people from there as well. Like, I'm also work at Denali in Brantford here, so we'll have some raffle prizes from them, and also the support from Patagonia and New Haven. Smith Optics will also be in attendance as well. And then Thomas & Thomas, I know that they will not be there, but we do have connections on their end for them to be in touch with directly with the people from these different organizations as well.
Something there for everyone. Yeah. Another aspect that we should mention is that we have a good friend of ours, Matt Hart, who does some incredible metal sculptures of flies. So something that you make that's this big, he builds it into a metal sculpture that if you saw it, you would think it was real, and you could catch, you know, a megalodon, something or other, Jurassic with teeth. It's awesome stuff. It's worth checking out. These are one-of-a-kind artworks. I think he'll have a few that are for sale. We're going to bring our own prize, you know, our own works of art that we have at home along. They're not for sale, but I'm very proud of personally.
I've seen Matt's work, and it's amazing.
It's worth coming for that alone.
It really is. It's amazing what he can do with metal there.
He goes by the Forged Fly.
Yes. Ray, how did you get involved in take-a-bet fishing?
You know, it was kind of a stroke of luck. It was a bunch of guys that had been wanting to do something for veterans for some time, and we hit on the idea of fishing. We all like fishing, and the stars lined up. We did an event which didn't happen that easy. It took a while, but after doing it once, we did 2 more that year, and that was in 2007. So this overnight success of, you know, it started 12 years ago. So we've taken over 5,700 vets out fishing. So that's just one of the 4 groups, and the others are different models. The number's a little different, but the impact is all equivalent and incredible.
How can somebody get tickets, and how much do they cost?
They are $15 in advance through flyfilmfest.com. You can also access that ticket page through stonycreekbeer.com. There will be $18 at the door as well, cash or credit. So feel free to pop on to takeavetfishing.org,
TAVF.org.
Yeah, TAVF.org, flyfilmfest.com, and get your tickets. We'll have them for sale up until an hour before the actual show starts.
And that's doors open at 5:30?
Doors at 5:30, films at 6:30.
So
if you're not sure, just come on down. We'll make sure you get in.
And it's definitely worth the trip. I've gone before. I will be there again, and what you'll see in the films is just amazing. Sean, you've previewed a couple. What are some of the destinations and species?
You'll see a lot of stuff from. You'll see some stuff all the way up to the Arctic Circle. We're going for char. That's one of the last films that you'll see. You'll see a lot of the guys from Hook. They do a lot of Canadian Atlantic salmon fishing. And
then the most amazing one, somebody decided to go fly fishing for mako sharks. That is just incredible. You got to see that. It's amazing.
Yeah, you'll see a lot of that's a California-based. That's Angler's Eye Media. They do. They're going for mako sharks on the fly. There's some peacock bass films from South America, and yeah, you'll have to find out what other films are on there. All the trailers are on flyfilmfest.com, but you want to see the full films, come on out Wednesday night. Should be amazing.
And that's Wednesday night, May 16th. That is at Stony Creek Brewery. $15 in advance, $18 at the door. Sean, Ray, thank you so much.
Yeah, thank you.
Great job, guys. Come out, support the veterans, and see some great fly fishing videos.
And thank you in advance for supporting Fishing for Veterans.
We'll be back with more Yankee Fisherman presented by the Dock Shop right after this. Winter's finally in the rearview mirror, and the Dock Shop is ready to help you usher in our favorite season, summer. We've got new offerings in our usual products: clothing, jewelry, home decor, fishing tackles, and boating supplies. And now the Dock Shop does in-house laser engraving. You can add a name, a boat name, latitude, longitude, an image to drinkware, serving platters, boards, or decorative accessories. No minimum, fast turnaround. Stop in today and start your summer. The Dock Shop, 51 Tokenique Road, Darien, 609 Riverside Avenue, Westport, dockshop.com.
Now teeing off, Paul Miller from Miller Nissan in Fairfield.
Excuse me, Mr. Miller. What about my new Sentra?
Right now, lease a 2017 Sentra S for only $97 a month.
He is never going to retire.
At Galt, we always put you first. As your full-service home heating partner, we provide expert delivery, installation, and maintenance for all your heating needs with knowledgeable, friendly professionals that give you peace of mind 24/7. Galt Family Companies, you first since 1863.
At Rings End, we say it's time to re-love your home. Time to refresh and reinvigorate the way you live. And whether you're redoing something big or small, remember the letters RE stand for Rings End. We're the new model in home remodeling.
A Better View Window Cleaning Plus has been cleaning glass all over Connecticut for over 20 years. They also specialize in cleaning chandeliers, mirrors, skylights, tiles, and will power wash anything that needs cleaning. They hold an A+ rating with the Better Business Bureau and are fully insured and bonded. When you deal with a Better View, you're dealing with the best, not the rest. Call today for a free estimate, 203-284-8836, or visit them online, abetterviewcleaning.com.
Welcome back to Yankee Fisherman, presented by the Dock Shop. I want to thank everybody who helped out with this week's show. Be going to the Fly Fishing Film Festival, International Fly Fishing Film Festival next week. That's going to be a very good time. Saturday is a big day here in Connecticut. It is Free Fishing Day, Family Fishing Day. You do not need a license. Merwin Meadows in Wilton is going to be one of the places where there is going to be activity. Mianis TU is going to have events there, casting clinics, kids stocking, a chance to fish the Norwalk River. And this is something that you're going to see throughout Connecticut on Saturday as Family Fishing Day. You don't need a license. You don't need the trout and salmon stamp. You do need to follow all of the fishing laws, and we've got more information at HAN.network under Yankee Fisherman. Also, the launch of the Great Park Pursuit. That's going to start at Wharton Brook State Park. That's in Wallingford, North Haven. DEEP is running that free event 9 to 3. Fishing, fish stocking, a fish fry, all kinds of activities. You've got the Merwin Meadows event that we told you about, the Meriden, the Carl D'Addario Children's Fishing Derby on Mira Lake in Hubbard Park. That is an annual event put on by the Meriden Rod and Gun Club. We have information on that at our website. And the Naugatuck River, which has just been beaten on by spills over the course of the past few months. They're going to have stocking and a free family fishing day. Casting for Kids in partnership with Fishing Northeast will give away rods and tackle boxes to the first 100 youths in attendance. The Norwalk River Revival Group will be there to provide information. There'll be food vendors, so all of that will be going on. You can register at the Waterbury municipal website, waterburyct.org/Family Fishing Day, no charge for that. And if you go to the DEEP website or their Facebook page, CT Fish and Wildlife, you can find out more about additional free fishing events. If you want to try something that is, if you're looking for a new challenge, a new fish that's awesome to fight, Sonny Yu is going to lead a talk on fly fishing for American shad. That's going to be at the next Nutmeg TU meeting. That is Tuesday, May 16th. That's at Port 5 in Bridgeport. It's at 69 Brewster Street. It's in the Black Rock section. Sonny, incredibly knowledgeable about this. And whether you're a spin fisherman or a fly fisherman, you can get something out of this presentation. If you have not fished for shad, do so. The run is just starting. I've caught them with spin. I've caught them with the fly rod. A tremendous fight. It's just an awesome time. And Sonny is the go-to guy in terms of information. No charge to attend that. You need not be a TU member. I'm one of the organizers for Nutmeg TU, and we'd really like to see spin guys, anybody with an interest in fishing, anybody with an interest in the water to come to these events. TU is not a fly fishing club. It is open to everybody. Nutmeg TU also still has spaces available in its trip coming up on May 23rd to the Limestone Club. Information at nutmegtrout.org on that. And a really cool thing going on right now, this for the Owen Strong campaign. The guys at 3TAND have launched a website. It's Fishing for Life, the numeral 4.com, Fishing for Life. And they are basically selling chances on this reel. This is to raise money for the Hanachak family. Owen having some medical issues. The family's facing a lot of medical bills on their young son. For every $10 you donate, you get a chance at this reel. 100% of the proceeds are going to the Hanachak family. None of the money is going to the reel. It's totally donated by the guys at 3TAND. If you're going to the IF4 in Branford, they're scheduled to be there. We're going to be talking to them for an upcoming segment. We also have a couple of very interesting segments coming out of Hook 'em on the Housy that you'll see in the coming weeks. We talked kayak fishing with the Outdoor Sports Center in Wilton and with Black Hall Outfitters. We also found a lure maker from Pennsylvania who came up, and I think we've probably all used spoons in fishing. These are about the size of my laptop computer. These are big, and it's really kind of a cool idea, and we're going to be talking about that on an upcoming episode of Yankee Fisherman. So remember, Saturday, free fishing day in Connecticut. Find a friend who hasn't gone fishing, take them out, and get them hooked on this. Because it's important that we introduce more people into angling. And when you go out, tight lines.